Hi and welcome to this video. In this one, we are going to talk about Tailwind CSS spacing. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Spacing in Tailwind CSS primarily consists of padding, margin, and space between. The first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to generate our simple HTML5 boilerplate, and I'm going to insert the Tailwind CSS CDN. After that, let's add a title for our document, and I'm going to grab our body of the web page and apply a background color. The way Tailwind CSS works is we create a class for our elements, and within these classes we provide utility classes offered to us by Tailwind CSS. So when I do BG gray 800, this is going to change the background color of the body to a shade of 800. To be able to work with padding, margin, and space between, we need to have content. So what I would like to do is I would like to create a figure element. And within the figure element, I'm going to insert an image element. The figure element is going to act as the parent for our image element. Now that we have inserted our image, let's apply some rudimentary styles. So I'm going to grab the figure element and I'm going to create a class in there. And W96 refers to a specific width for our images. In this scenario, W96 is 384 pixels. I am going to provide a border of 4 and a border color of white for our images. So when we change the image, we provide padding and margin, we can see the result right there. Now, after that, what I would like to do is introduce you to the first keyword, which is the P. The P keyword in Tailwind CSS refers to padding on all 4 sides. So as soon as I save that, we're going to see padding on all 4 sides of our element. And 14 by default in Tailwind CSS is equal to 3.5 rem or 56 pixels. If we want to provide padding on the horizontal axis or vertical axis separately, we can do that as well. If we want to provide padding on the right and left, we would use px, and 6 would provide 24 pixels on the left and right. And if I do a py4, this is going to provide 16 pixels of padding for top and bottom. Let's save that to see the changes. We can also target individual sides, for example, pt4 for padding top, pr8. 8 is the unit or the dimension for that padding. PR is padding right. We can also target padding bottom and padding left. And here is our result. Now that we're done with padding, let's go ahead and let's talk about margin. So first things first, I'm going to create a figure element and I'm going to insert an image there. And let's provide a path to where our image is actually located. After that, what I would like to do is provide a width, a specific width for this image, much like what I did before. And the width is going to be W96 or 384 pixels. Let's save our changes. Here is our image. I'm going to provide a border 4, which is going to be 16 pixels all around the image, and the border color is going to be white. This is going to provide margin on outside the element all around. Let's save that. There is the margin. And if I want to target a specific axis like horizontal margin, which is margin right and left, I would use MX. If I want to target margin top and bottom, I would target MY. We can target a specific margin like MT for margin top, MR for margin right, MB for margin bottom, and ML for margin left. And here is our changes. When it comes to space between, the way space between works is it affects the children of a specific container. That container could be a flex container or a grid container. So let's go ahead and let's create a container here. I have a main element. Within the main element, I provided 3 figure elements, and subsequently, all 3 of them have images. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to provide sources to point to our images, and I'm going to save our changes, and we can see the changes in the browser. After that, let's select our figure elements, and I'm going to provide a specific width for our images so we can better visualize that in the browser. Let's grab our image elements, and when I provide a width, there is a chance that the images, they lose their aspect ratio. That's why I provided an object cover. This equates to the CSS property object fit cover. And what I want to do is I want to provide a height of 100% and a width of 100% for the images. So let's save our changes. Now here is where the idea behind space between comes, and I'm going to jump into my container, which is the main element, and I'm going to convert that to a layout, to a flex layout. As soon as I do that and save the changes, we can see all the images, they go horizontal. That's the default behavior of a flex container, and we can target the space property using space X or space Y. In this scenario, I want to provide space among the elements in a horizontal manner. That's why I've targeted space X. 8 is going to be 32 pixels. Now, space is a really intelligent class of Tailwind, and it's going to ignore the outer parts of the first and the last elements, and it's just going to provide space in between. That's it for Tailwind CSS spacing. See you in the next one.